Okay, cool. So this is a story about a 15-year-old girl who decided to do a thrill killing on a 9-year-old. Because she's a wallad. That's why. That's the only reason. She's just a wallad. She just has nothing in her head. She's just an idiot. And as you can see, you're about to see my live reaction to it. I stream on TikTok and YouTube every day, so make sure you guys check in. Boom. Bow.
Grandma. Oh my god.
Oh, man said you got your grandma here crying because you want to kill 9-year-olds, you weirdo.
Maybe she can get out. She was grandma. I'm not gonna ask any questions right now until we get.
It's your fault, don't you cry now? Don't you cry now? Idiot.
What would make a grandmother emotionally break down like that? For Karen Brooke, it was the murder her 15-year-old granddaughter, Alyssa Bustamante, just confessed.
Look at she's very cool. She's like, I'm bad. You're not bad. You ain't bad. You ain't nothing. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you? Your yellow teeth. Showing your pearly yellows, man. Get out my face.
Too. If you had to describe Alyssa Bustamante's childhood with a single word, it would have...
Dickhead. That's how I describe her. A big, fat dickhead. I can't lie, yeah. At some parts it starts talking about her childhood and so it starts saying that she has depression, she has mental health and all these things, but I didn't want to hear it because that doesn't make you kill 9-year-olds. I feel like every time they do this stuff in these type of videos, I always feel like it's a cop out to be like, oh, this is the reason why. But I feel like that just like makes people that actually have mental health look like they're dangerous people, where not everybody with mental health is a dangerous person, so they need to stop pushing that narrative.
Meaning they warrant a yes or no response, or elicit a single fact or piece of information. Opinion questions are open-ended. Interrogation studies have shown that open-ended questions will get all suspects to talk longer and to be more likely to divulge incriminating evidence without even realizing it.
Well, I really don't think she would run away because she's 9. And
she ran away because you murdered her, bro. You ran my cry in the workhouse. What a fool.
It seems so unsure that Elizabeth's body will be in the same location. The implication by Detective Rice is that Alyssa may have had help, and it's interesting to note how uncertain she is that Elizabeth will still be there.
You didn't murder, did you?
no,
Yeah, I you did. Still out there for the same spot.
I believe so.
Okay.
Finally, the truth.
Oh, this is someone's child, you know. She's 9. She's 9. She's 9. Like, bro, why are they killing a 9-year-old, bro? I don't understand. It's always the people that can't defend themselves. They're like, it looks like it's murdering time. Like, bro, to murder someone that can defend themselves. You fucking idiot, bro. Sorry if I was swearing too much, YouTube. I apologize, but it's just, bro, she's 9. She's 9 years old.
She strangled her, stabbed her, slit her throat.
Oh, nah, she's doing too much. I thought she just strangled her. Man said she stabbed her and all them things there. That she moving crazy. She moving nuts.
And then buried the body in the hole she dug on Friday. Interestingly, the specific hole that has been in question the entire interrogation was never used as the gravesite of Elizabeth Olten.
Dig.
No, that's immense.
The hole that I saw that you pointed out. What was that about?
That was gonna be a bitch. But
Okay.
I didn't do it.
You didn't do it. Why? What was?
I couldn't dig that far. It was
Okay. How deep did you dig the grave that she's in?
It's not that deep.
Okay. Will you be able to point out on a map and take us to where she's at? Okay. You didn't murder her, did you?
No.
Did you bring a shovel with you?
Wait, but why do they never get lawyers? I mean, I'm happy that she never got a lawyer because she's twisted in the head. She's killing 9-year-olds, G. But like, why didn't she just get a lawyer? I actually don't understand.
No,
How did you dig the hole?
I had already dug it.
Okay. When did you dig that hole?
That one was also
Why, like, to this day, I don't understand why they don't get lawyers.
Okay, so you dug the hole on Friday and had it all ready. Did you leave the shovel out there?
No.
Okay. So the hole was already dug on Friday, and then you brought her out there Wednesday. Killed her there on Wednesday, strangled her, then cut her
This
throat.
I mean, you just think she a Solomon Grundy, you dig the hole on Friday, murder her on Wednesday, bro. Tell her shut up, man. Tell her shut up, man. Why she crying? Why she sniffling, bro? She killed a 9-year-old. She killed a 9-year-old.
Stabbed her twice.
She stabbed her twice.
Put her in the hole.
She put her in the hole.
Then how'd you fill the dirt in?
With my hands.
With your hands.
There's still something. There's still something.
Toby takes this opportunity to push for any last pieces of information that Alyssa could be concealing.
There's still something you're not telling. I can tell.
I'm saying.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So after the interrogation, she finally decided to lead them to the bodies, right? To the body of the 9-year-old girl, right? And she did not care about where she put this child, bro. She did not care. Once when you see it, you're gonna see like, raw. This woman did not give her a toss. Like, bro, what do you mean you're gonna place them there? You're gonna place them there, but yeah. I digress. Let's go back into it.
It's where they would find 9-year-old Elizabeth Olten's body. As the interviewer has noted, the 2 holes are interesting, but not everyone buys Alyssa's explanation. There is a theory that Alyssa may have dug 2 holes because she had originally planned to kill her 2 younger brothers.
Oh, her own younger brothers. She's killing her younger brothers. It's all these people. Why can't they be? Oh, she's killing fucking heavyweight champion Mike Lebowski. Like, why is it always killing little kids? Let's murder the children. Like, bro, what's wrong with her, man? With her shit trim.
However, this theory hasn't been corroborated, and so we may never know exactly why Alyssa chose to dig 2 holes. Now that the story is clearly laid out, they've established how the murder was done and where the body is. Sergeant Rice moves on to the motive, the reason Alyssa did it.
Why did you pick her?
I don't know. She just did.
Was there something about her? Did you just want to know what it was like to kill someone?
Yeah, I just wanted to know.
Alyssa appears to cry, but her response carries a tone of indifference. Thrill killing. It is the act of killing someone for sheer excitement. Alyssa killed Elizabeth because she wanted to know what it would feel like to
Oh, she's weird. She's weird. Why is she so weird?
kill someone. Thrill killing stems from a place of powerlessness. These killers are empowered by their murders.
Was she just someone nearby, or was it?
Yeah.
What's she gonna do? Power up? For season even. For 2%. Real Super Saiyan. Like, shut up, man. They're weird with her shit trim, man. Look at the top of her head, man. The top of her looks like a broom.
She straddles the fence between emotional upset and removedness.
Exactly, because she doesn't actually care.
She lowers her head, holding her face in her hands. Psychopaths and sociopaths are not incapable of experiencing guilt and remorse, particularly if they have comorbid conditions like borderline personality disorder or bipolar disorder. She could regret killing Elizabeth out of remorse, but she could also regret killing her for a more selfish reason. She knows the repercussions.
That's why. It's because she's crying because she knows she's gonna get bagged, bro. That's why she's thinking, oh, I'm gonna get bagged. That's why she's crying.
Take a break.
Sorry.
You're in there. Go and get a nap.
Do you need some water? Do you need anything? Okay.
Oh, God.
I'll let you look at me.
She breaks down once Rice leaves to retrieve a larger map. Toby attempts to reassure Alyssa. Again, we see her emotional instability. She struggles to self-regulate.
Okay, cool. So after that, you then hear the audio with her and the cop, right? And she's explaining how she did it and everything, and you can tell that she's just cuckoo bonanza. She was mentally deranged. That's how her brain is. Her brain is 2 Ps, bro. She doesn't even know what she's talking about.
Okay. What happened here?
I strangled her.
Wait, what? So she walks right outside. The poor little girl didn't even get strangled in the comfort of her own home. The poor little girl got strangled in the fucking woods. In the woods. You're weird. You're sick in the head. You strangled her in the woods. Did she even get strangled in the comfort of her own home? Where it's warm and like there's blankets and pillows. She got strangled in the woods because you wanted to know what killing felt like. Bro, you're here.
Okay.
And then cut her
Oh, I didn't want to
throat
hear
and
this.
stabbed her.
Okay. When you strangled her, was she facing you?
Yeah.
Okay. So she was facing you, looking
Oh, man said she was looking up at you and you were strangling her. You're weird.
towards you. You strangled her. One hand, two hands. Okay. And what happened? Did she stand up, fall to the ground? What happened?
She'd fallen to the ground.
Okay. Was she moving at that point?
No.
Okay. So she was lying on the ground. Was she face down on her
No.
back?
She's on her back.
Okay. And where was, you said earlier you had a knife. Where was your knife at that point?
I put it back in my pocket.
And
Like,
what-
not pocket, but like, I'd held it.
Here, Alyssa doesn't even remember where she placed her knife during the attack. It's unclear if she's even telling the truth still at this point,
So she's just capping off.
since every detail seems so muddled.
Which pocket was it in? Front,
It was like in
back,
my waist. Or
in
waistband.
your waist?
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
right there.
Okay. And that was the knife that you told me about with the black handle that you
Yep.
told me earlier? Okay. And what did you do with the knife?
I put it in the sink.
No. When you were here, once you said she was on the ground not moving, you said, after that point, what did you do?
I cut her
Oh.
throat and then stabbed her.
You cut her throat and stabbed her.
See, even he's like, why did you do that? I said she went, ugh. Yeah, like, what's wrong with her, bro? Who does she think she is, fam? What the hell?
Where did you stab her?
In her chest area.
In her chest
Why did you stab her in her chest area?
area?
Yeah.
In the front or in the back?
Front.
The front.
Why? Why?
Okay. How many times?
Twice, I believe.
Alyssa's story still doesn't add up, although continually claiming she's
Oh, look at that, man. It's a fucking 9-year-old, bro. Why would you want to kill this 9-year-old, bro? Like, bro, what the hell? Like, it's actually a 9-year-old.
stabbed Elizabeth twice. The autopsy report revealed she was stabbed a total of 8 times
Oh, Bomba. Oh.
in the chest.
Twice. Okay.
Why'd you stab her 8 times, bro?
And then
She's 9. Why are you beefing her so badly for no You don't even know yourself. You just wanted to do it. You took her life because you wanted to. You weirdo.
what happened after that?
Dragged her into the hole.
Dragged her into this hole over here.
There it is.
Okay. And when did you dig that hole?
Friday.
Okay. How did you cover her up? Did you have a shovel or something
No,
here?
I just used my hands.
Used your hands? Okay. And this is the hole over here. She's in her. How deep is that hole?
It's not very deep.
Okay. All right.
Bro, look how where she fucking buried her, bro. Just a hole in the ground, bro. For no reason. Like, this was for no reason as well. She even said, she was like, oh, I don't even know how I killed her. There was no reason.
Okay. And I think we've talked about
Other than she just wanted to kill somebody.
everything else back at the office. I just wanted.
Like, bro, can you just imagine if that was your daughter, bro? your daughter was 9 years old and some teenager just killed her for no reason. Like in the interview, she said, "Oh, I don't know, I just want to kill somebody." Do you know how angry you would be? How hurt and upset you would be? Like, what the hell?
Or is there anything else? This all happened right about here. He's pretty sure of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you leave anything out here that you can think of?
I think he dropped a piece of gum somewhere.
You did?
She did.
She dropped a piece of gum? Where do you think that was at?
I'm not sure. It's probably under some leaves now, but...
What happened to her phone?
I'm pretty sure it was in her pocket the entire time.
In her pocket?
Yes.
So do you think her phone is in her pocket in that hole?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever hear it go off?
No.
Alyssa claims she never heard Elizabeth's phone ring, contradicting Elizabeth's mother, who claimed she called her phone over and over again.
Okay.
So man said the little girl's phone was ringing in her pocket. You were strangling her. The mum was calling. Her mum was calling. In the pocket, in her pocket, it was going bring, 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 bring. She was strangling the little girl. What the mum was. This was obviously jealousy. She obviously did it because from what I've gathered, she lives with the grandma. So she was obviously like, how comes you get to live with mum and I can't? And that's why she ended up killing the poor little girl. Over your own jealousy. Over your own jealousy, you end up killing her. You disgust me.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shut the tape off then.
She used her hands to cover Elizabeth's body with leaves, dirt, and twigs. Once the body was recovered and autopsied, Elizabeth Olton was laid to rest on Wednesday, October 28, 2009. She was buried in a pink
R.I.P. man.
coffin and carried to the cemetery by a horse-drawn carriage. Mourners wore pink and released balloons. Elizabeth's aunt described her as the morning sun that pops out over the mountain. She
She seems like an actual, just like a good kid, bro. Like, she just seems like she's bare, just, you get.
was sunshine, and you couldn't help but love her. In the end, it seems
And it's always these people that are gonna end up just being nothing, that end up killing the people that are gonna be something, bro.
some
It's like, oh, I can't let you be anything. That's so weird.
details just don't add up. Alyssa was charged with first-degree murder. Yet even though she had confessed and even led law enforcement to the very site where she killed and buried Elizabeth, she entered a not guilty plea.
What?
She was certified as an adult on November 18, 2009, due to the adult nature of her crime. The Cole County Circuit Judge assigned to the trial ruled that her crime was vicious and that the Missouri State Juvenile Facilities were unequipped to deal with someone who could commit such a crime. For over a year, Alyssa stuck to her plea of not guilty. The day before her trial, January 9, 2012, she withdrew her not guilty plea and agreed to plead guilty to the lesser charge of second-degree murder.
Oh, so she's gonna get away with it, low-key.
Since she took the plea deal that had been presented to her, she waived her right to a jury trial, but as a condition of the deal, she needed to get up in front of the courtroom and tell the events of that fateful day. The courtroom was filled with both her family and Elizabeth's family.
Oh, imagine though. Imagine just being, imagine this was your daughter, like this woman right here was your daughter, your sister, and she's saying about she killed a 9-year-old, and you're looking at the other family's crying, bro. You're gonna look at her like, oh, why the fuck did she do this?
Along with most of the St. Martin's community, Alyssa told the court what she'd done, speaking in a clear, emotionless voice. She'd strangled Elizabeth with her hands and used the kitchen knife for the rest of the attack. Nearly everyone in the courtroom already knew the details of the murder, since it was well publicized in the media. However, this was the first time hearing it straight from the murderer herself. Elizabeth's mother, Patty, sobbed while Alyssa retold her daughter's murder. There were several reasons that the courts probably reduced the charges. At the time, it was a gray area whether it was legal to sentence a teenager to life without parole. The United States Supreme Court was getting ready to hear another case about 2 teenage murderers, and they needed to decide if life without parole was cruel and unusual punishment for people so young. The defense said that Alyssa was diagnosed with major depression anxiety disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder from her difficult upbringing, borderline personality disorder, and showed early signs of bipolar disorder. And, more importantly, that all of these diagnoses were the reasons behind her killing of Elizabeth Olten. Case documents reveal a police interview with a mental health professional who had worked with Alyssa for 2 years. They shared that during an annual assessment of Alyssa, only 1 month before the interview and Elizabeth's disappearance, the mental health professional had become concerned that her depression was spiraling and her delinquent behavior was increasing. Alyssa had actually
How does depression make you kill 9-year-olds?
called this mental health.
Obviously, I don't have depression in it, so I don't want to sound like I'm insensitive. But if anybody watches me and they have depression, can you explain to me how it would even make you kill a 9-year-old?
Health professional soon after Elizabeth went missing. During the call, Alyssa said she was distressed about the police being in her house and searching for clues about what happened to Elizabeth. One of the most interesting pieces from the case document is that the mental health professional initially said they had no concern about Alyssa being involved in the little girl's disappearance, because in their experience, Alyssa never expressed a desire to harm anyone else but herself. Another doctor even agreed with this same belief. However, they also conceded that they could be wrong. This interview took place 2 days after Alyssa killed Elizabeth. Alyssa's defense tried to prove she didn't know that murdering someone was wrong.
What type of defense is that? What type of defense, bro? What type of defense? What are you talking about? Oh, she didn't know it was wrong, innit? Oh, first, just let her go in there. Like, what do you mean? What's up, man? What's up with the defense? I bet you saying that as a defender's lawyer. In front of the family just cried because their child has died. Oh, she didn't know it was wrong, you know?
Contrast to this, the mental health professional was asked during the police interview about whether or not Alyssa understood the difference between right and wrong, to which they replied,
Absolutely, she's not brain dead.
Absolutely. Her defense also pointed out that Alyssa's dose of Prozac was increased only a short time before she killed Elizabeth. They claimed that this increase may have played a role in making her behavior unpredictable, and even could have made her more prone to violence.
Okay, no, but that's not a burst out of violence. That was premeditated. She dragged her to the woods.
One question that everyone comes back to is why Alyssa had done it. Her grandfather said that the night Alyssa killed Elizabeth, she seemed to be in an unusually good mood. Her mood, along with her journal entry, show that Alyssa was likely a thrill killer. Thrill killers receive a rush of euphoric adrenaline from the act of killing their victims, which would explain why Alyssa was so happy after.
Man said she killed her, and then she was bare happy after she killed her. Yeah, she needs to go. She needs to go.
The gruesome murder. On February 8, 2012, Alyssa addressed the court and apologized, saying, "I really am extremely sorry for
Yeah, just so you go cool.
everything. I know words can never be enough to describe how horribly I feel for all of this.
No, you don't.
If I could give my life to get her back, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm sorry." Alyssa was sentenced to life in prison. But this story doesn't end there. Due to the publicized nature of the crime and the lead up to the trial, Alyssa became something of an underground celebrity. There's an online fan club and Facebook groups in support of Alyssa, some displaying artwork of her and even profiles using her picture, pretending to be her. Alyssa would have been eligible for parole for the first time in 2044, but since the Senate Bill 26 passed, someone convicted as a minor can ask for parole after 15 years. This means there is a chance Alyssa could be up for parole as early as 2027.
You understand? You better not try to come for me because I'll burn you in your temple, G. Like, mom's no chance, bro. I beg you try. Because I'm not a 9-year-old, G. Bolo! So I beg you try. I'll shoot you up, fam, when you buzzing. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Lucas. Bye, guys. Love you.